Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? Today we're tapping in, seeing what's happening with the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries. Aries, we're gonna tap in to see what's happening to you guys in the next 48 hours. Now, child, if this resonates, hit that like, comment, subscribe, and join the tribe, share. And if you've done so already, thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. Now, I already shuffled, prayed over the cards. We could get straight into it, okay? Now, a message I got for you guys, Aries, before we start. There's a lesson, a life lesson in ugliness. Ooh, that's deep, okay? Sound like spoken word or something. There's a life lesson in ugliness. And what do we have for Aries? Sun, moon, and rising placements, Holy Spirit. Next 48 hours. Okay, so collaborations, meeting, community, and reverse. That's always my group of card people. Like, it's, you know, three's a party, so 3 or more people. And with it in reverse, looks like they're falling. Oh, uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. Yeah, so people are falling out here. There's no trust. There's a community falling out, a group of friends falling out, family members falling out. People at the job don't like each other. You get what I'm saying? It's falling apart here. There's no trust. Everybody's guarded. People are uncertain. There's no trust. It's falling apart. Okay. Yeah, I heard the London Bridge is falling down. Okay. What do we have here, Holy Spirit, for Aries? Sun, moon, and rising placements. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, no peace. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You can have a Sagittarius rising. There's no peace, no harmony. It's discord among a lot of people here, okay? No peace. 3 of Swords in reverse. Ironically, someone's making peace with there's no peace, okay? Why is that? What's the 3 of Swords in reverse? 6 of Coins in reverse and a Queen of Coins, okay? So we have a main character here. Or this could just be you. So I feel like, Aries, you're making peace that there's no peace because you could have got the upper hand in this, okay? What's the 6 of Coins in reverse? I feel like you took a loss or whatever, but you got the upper hand at the end of the day. The 6 of Swords, yeah. Yep. You got the upper hand. That's why it's just easy for you to move on. So you took a loss, you moved on from that loss, you're not mentally stuck on it or anything. There's something here that you feel is valuable to you that you still have, even though there's no peace. So there could have been like a certain connection. It's like, okay, well, everybody fell apart, but at least I met this friend and we're really tight and I could trust this person. Or it's like, in the midst of all of this falling apart or whatever the case is, I still got my relationship is standing. I still have my job. I still have my sanity. I'm in good health. I still look good with the Queen of Pentacles. You get what I'm saying? My family's good, or I'm still stable. So it's like, you know, you still remain on top at the end of this whole ordeal here. Okay, you took a loss, but you mentally moved on from that already. Okay, what's the 6 of Coins? I'm sorry. I'm going to ask again. What is the Queen of Coins, Holy Spirit, for Aries? The 6 of Cups. Yes, 666 could be significant. I was going to say June 6th as well. So something here could have started during Gemini season. What's the 6 of Cups? You could just be cherishing the moments. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're grateful for something. You could just be cherishing the moments. That's why you have compassion about the situation, because it's like, at least I had good moments, good memories with the 6 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like, well, at least I spent time with the family, or a kid came out of this. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's like, if this is a job and everybody's falling out and the business has ended or whatever the case is, it's like, you know, I learned what I learned there, you know, and that's valuable knowledge type of energy. You know, I feel like you're like, shit, I feel like I won, honestly. You get what I'm saying? What's the Knight of Cups? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, gratefulness, for sure. A lot of you are just happy that you gotten a child out of a situation. For others of you, it could have like boosted up your creative endeavors. You get what I'm saying? Because now you left with some knowledge, so now you can like create out of it. Some of you guys like, shit, I'm of age. I could retire. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. What's the Queen of Cups? Now I could spend time with family or my kids. Okay, the Eight of Coins. Yeah. So I feel like you're more so grateful about. So you may just be more grateful about maybe a skill you picked up, or now you get to work with your kids, or work on your love life, or you got a kid out of this situation. Like, you know, it's something that you're grateful about, and you're just like, yeah, I feel like I came on top because it's something I got out of it. Even though I took a loss, I mentally moved on from that. You get what I'm saying? But at least I got something out of the situation in the midst of this chaos with the Temperance in reverse. So I feel like that's why you don't feel hurt. You won't feel really that sense of betrayal, even though I feel like the energy still kind of lingers, but the gratefulness you have of a situation or whatever you were able to take out of this, or however you see in a situation, that overpowers like the hurt and the loss and all of that. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Cups at the bottom, so it's like no ill feelings, I'm just walking away. Okay, or this could be somebody else. Take it how it resonates. I also feel like someone could work as like a nanny or a babysitter or a caregiver, a caretaker. What's the Six of Swords? The Eight of Wands. You could be having communications about moving in the next 48 hours as well. Could be speaking about relocating, especially if you're like retiring or something like that. You're like, okay, now I can move. I'm sorry, excuse me. What's the Eight of Cups? I'm sorry, the Eight of Wands. 888 could be significant as well. Yeah, I keep mixing up the cards. Somebody, you probably are like a caregiver or caretaker for dementia patients, or you could deal with children or something like that, but they deal with like dyslexia or learning disabilities. What's the Eight of Wands? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is how I know it's a party. It's the party, it's the party, it's the party. Okay, so you could be going to a party next 48 hours. But this is how I know it's multiple people for sure. All of these court cards popping out. You know, once you get out of this, or whatever, this thing falling apart, or whatever the case is, going through like a chaotic part or whatever, no harmony, and whatever the case is going on, you'll start to see like people taking their own ways and going their own directions. You know, somebody could be relocating, somebody's going to get a new job, or they're going to do their own thing creative wise. You know, some people here are just going to be like, you're going to see somebody here lovey-dovey with like a romantic interest that they knew for a long time. You get what I'm saying? Or, you know, people are going to be more involved with their family. Like, people are going to go their own ways here. What's this Queen of Wands energy? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, you got a heavy fire presence. Now, there's somebody step up on the scene, and it looks like they the new hot deal, or they taking some type of spotlight, or they're the new main character here in the next 48 hours. The Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands. This is somebody here that's like running. I don't know. They are full of energy, running, flying. Where are they going? What's the Ace of Wands? The Fool, yeah, they taking some type of leap of faith here. This is giving me like a high school reunion. So this will be like in high school, everybody falls out, right? A high school group, it was all your friends, y'all all fell out. Now it's the high school reunion, and you're kind of just looking at everybody like, yo, there's one here, or this could be you take out resonates because it is fire energy, Aries energy, and a Fool can represent an Aries or an Aquarius. So take out resonates. But there's like this energy, this Queen of Wands energy. That's like her or him, right? Tarot has no gender. Just popping up into the reunion, the class reunion or whatever, and they just look good as fuck. And they just like full of energy. They got all these new things going. They got all the new shit type of energy. It's just like, but to put it into perspective on the energy that's happening here, this it kind of just happened overnight. This wouldn't be like a fallout in high school and then it's reunion. It's like a fallout yesterday. And then tomorrow they just like a whole new person, and it's just like something moves forward for them fast. And it's like, you did that? They like, yeah, like they got a lot of energy. A lot of energy behind them. Fiery. Clarify this 8 of coins for Aries. The 4 of wands. Yeah. Some people gonna go independent, work on their own businesses, or like I said, get a different job, maybe go back to school, being more so in the house more, or dealing with relationships, marriages, working on that. Might just switch to like work from home job, you get what I'm saying? Getting more into nature maybe. What's this Queen of Coins, Knight of Cups to the 6 of Cups, the Page of Wands. And then, you know, you always have that one person where people are wondering. They're going to get confirmation about something or someone here. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, the Page of Cups. Someone could be pregnant, you get what I'm saying? Or now getting more involved with their child, or they could spend time with their baby, or now they're just focused on love, you know? With the Page of Cups. Or they could be looking for ideas, and then they kind of get an idea of what it is that they want to do, type of energy. So I feel like in the next 48 hours, you know, something falls apart. The London Bridge falls, you get what I'm saying? And people just do their own thing. And you got one over here that everyone's going to be like, wow, you get what I'm saying? Possibly even like inspired by this person about this new beginning that they have. It's like a sense of freedom, and they just kind of, once they get their feet on the dirt, they run type of energy. You got someone here that's more homey or nature vibey, or working on their skills, going back to school, maybe focused on their relationship, maybe doing things around the house that they never had time to do. You know, get what I'm saying? This is like, you know, a life lesson through the ugliness. What I was saying in the beginning. I feel like the ugliness is the temperance in reverse. And let's clarify that and then get out of here for Aries. What's the temperance in reverse? The World card. Yeah, it's over with. The cycle's closed out. Something's way too chaotic. Could be dealing with Aquarius. You could have Aquarius moon. And then you have the 10 of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, something is just like a lot of work. It's really stressful. It's a lot of blockages. People's heads are starting to hurt. You see a skull, people's heads are starting to hurt. It's just like way too much. And then you got the Tower. It's like, it's way too much. The London Bridge falls here, okay, in the next 48 hours. And people don't trust each other. People are guarded. They're uncertain if something is even going to be able to bring back harmony into it, or if they could get back along again, or get on the same page, or whatever the case is, you know? So it's kind of just, it's over with. And everybody does their own thing. And, you know, you got one energy trying to see what they gonna do. One energy more focused on, like, whatever, home, relationships, building their own shit. And you got one that's just, they're gonna put their feet on the ground. They're gonna never stop running, okay? And I feel like this person here is gonna be super inspiring, taking that leap of faith. This could be the one that basically vocalized, hey, listen, this is too chaotic. You know, the London Bridge is gonna fall. So before it fall, okay, and there might be other people like, you know what, I think so too, type of energy is giving me that. But this is your reading, Aries. I hope it helped. If it did, please hit the like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, share. I love you guys. Peace out.